Hello, welcome to the third episode of my series on how to speedrun Celeste in a sub 50 time. In my previous two videos, I have gone over both the Forsaken City and Old Site. Today, we will be going over the Celestial Resort. This one's quite difficult and will take a lot of practice, I warn you. It is difficult. I won't keep you waiting though. There's not much to go. There's not much to say about the start. We'll just start it. The start is very simple. I do two hypers, and you just keep doing hypers for like the first rooms. Do hypers. If you time your hypers right, you can get I'll just show you real quick. It's really not hard. Just hypers. If you get some hypers, you can jump over that guy. Now I just walk over here, stand near the transition, jump, and you wanna up right dash. And you wanna do that twice because the transition refreshes your dash. And you grab on, jump up, and you've gotten the key. I do a wave jump there, another hyper, up right dash to get over here. Skip the cutscene. I do a super because my crouch dash is A, so it can sometimes trigger you to press A, like do that instead of doing a dash. It's very annoying, so I usually just super and then hyper here. You want dash on top of here. This room I have always taken very slow, so because I have yet to figure out a good way to get this room very quickly. Basically, your goal is just not to die. So, all you want to do, dash up here, dash over here. I do a instant hyper to here, jump down, another instant hyper. It shouldn't be too hard. It's really just annoying. That room has caused me much pain. Just be careful though. Oh, it shouldn't be too bad. I do this two ways. Either I just jump down this little ledge, dash, and do that. It's a little bit tighter, but it works just fine. Otherwise, I do that. And both are pretty easy. It doesn't really matter which one you do. Neither's that much different. But you do want to do a wall bounce when you're dashing up, like here, because it gives you a lot of height and gets you up that wall pretty quickly. Up here, I'll show you how the cycle goes, but I've gotten pretty quick at it. Shouldn't be that bad to learn. So I'll quick show you the death cycle, which is not much different. Messed it up a little there, but again, it's basically the same. I'll go through it real quick. What you want to do when you enter, jump over here and do a wall bounce. That's all. I do a dash over that block. If you can, again, if you've been practicing your corner boosts, it shouldn't be that bad. But I like to get a little corner boost there if I can, and you just dash over there, dash up, and you're done. So, now it looks something like this. And then the death cycle, if you just so happen to die, it's literally the same thing. As long as you're quick, it shouldn't be a problem. It's a little tighter, but that's it. Either way, dash down here. Dash into the crystal, basically. So you can dash right up here. This room, jump down here, dash to up here. It's a little bit of a tight dash, but shouldn't be too bad. There's two ways to do this. You can do an extended hyper, or I find it easier to just do a wave dash. But I do feel like it's often a lot tighter. Not much to say about that room. It goes quick. Skip the cutscene, and you're in this room. This room, I've come up with pretty simple strategy. You want to do a wall bounce off these books here. Hit the dash, jump up here. You want to dash over here and jump twice. Do that. You want to jump off of that wall, jump over here. So what that would look like is something like this. Pretty simple. Entry cycle looks like this. I messed it up, sorry. Simple, shouldn't be too hard to figure out. And death cycle looks something like this. Again, it's actually faster, but it's not worth it since you had to die. So that's it. Over here, dash, dash, 2 jumps, and then jump off the wall. Very quick, very easy. There's ways you can make it faster, but they're not really necessary yet, at least. They'll become necessary later, but not yet. So just dash, dash, and then 3 jumps. Wall bounce here to get up. If you want, you can get a corner boost here, but it's kind of difficult, so I don't recommend it. In this room, this I still kind of struggle with, because that last dust bunny can mess you up. I always do a wave dash here. Don't hold your jump for too long, or you'll either hit the bunny or jump on the pad or jump on the platform, which will make you hit the bunny anyway. Looks like that. Very fast, very simple. Don't let that hit you on its way around. You do need that dash though. There's a way you can do this. You do a dash right there, you skip right over it. It's a little faster than waiting. This room has 2 ways I do it. Just jump here, jump and dash like that, or I wait and dash there. It doesn't really matter which one. Grab here, you jump over, dash, you get to here. Pretty simple. Again, there's not much to go over for now. The movement should be pretty simple. Then you want to do a max, honestly, just in hyper there should be fine. Just make sure not to instantly let go. You do want to hold jump for a little while. Should just slide right off that platform and down here. This room, I found I have a very confident cycle doing, at least entry cycle. Dash over here, get that one, drop over here, land on here, get a wall bounce. Very simple. You don't use any springs except the first spring, so shouldn't be too bad. That's one that shouldn't take too much practice, but it's still helpful. Hold down on these platforms to make them travel faster, but be careful so you don't hit those dust bunnies. Wall bounce and dash. Again, this room isn't super complex. Make sure to make that platform go down fast. That wall bounce can be a little tricky to do, so I suggest I still don't do it, but if you need to, because you're missing it or something, do a normal dash as opposed to a crouch dash, because it makes your hitbox a little bigger, makes it easier to hit that. Get the key. More hypers to traverse the rooms. This room's pretty simple. Time it for when the dust bunny moves. 3 quick diagonal dashes get you through there. Hypers. This room I don't have much to say about. You're gonna have... My navigation of this room still isn't great. I suggest practicing navigation here. Other than that, there's really there's no problem with dying. The one thing you need to know is you're gonna want to go to this door first. Do a dash into the room, a crouch dash, or you can do a reverse here if you mess it up. It's not that bad. Just some quick dashes. Get your way through that room. It's not that difficult. This room's annoying, I guess. Go here. Jump over the bunny as it moves. You do an upright dash right here, so you miss that bunny. Go over here. Now this is something I've had problems with for a long time. You want to jump and dash down. But the biggest problem I used to have with that dash is I used to land right there. Make sure to go far enough or you will die. Not much more to say about that. Do down dash. See, like that. Very annoying if you mess it up. Not much more to say about this room. 3 dashes makes it all the way across that room. If you hit the bunnies, it's basically the same deal. Nothing special. Now this room, however, this is where you want to make sure you have 2 jump buttons enabled. I've shown you those in previous videos. I have B and ZR. ZR assigned to jump on my controller. You're going to want to do a max height jump right here and press your second jump button when you hit this corner. You should get an extra bit of height. You can see you just kind of jump off the corner, get that height, and you dash up and grab onto here. And that basically just takes away the entire purpose of this room. Now, this wall, you want to dash up. And while you're going through the transition, you want to wall bounce, jump off that wall, another wall bounce, and then another wall bounce off here. Hyper and down dash to hit that switch, another hyper and a wall bounce gets you through that. More cutscenes, do wave dash. Just optimize this room as much as possible, you can save some time. Some quick dashes, not much to say about that room. Don't be hit by that dust bunny, is annoying. Just 2 hypers basically makes your way across this room. This room, just dash up. This room, however, I do a corner kick here as well. I found that I can get corner kicks if I do upright dash, and if you time it right, you can get a little jump off the corner like that. Another wall bounce, some quick hypers. This room has one of my favorite things, because usually to do this room you have to go over here, get the dash crystal, and all of that stuff. We don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to dash through and jump. up dash, get the dash crystal, and jump over. Skipped half the room. And you just go on, same thing. Here you're going to want to do a super, or you will hit the wall. Dash over here. More cutscene skips. Super. Make sure to jump over those dust bunnies. This room, 2 hypers. I always overcomplicated this room, and I could not tell you how many deaths it has caused me. It's literally just 2 hypers. Wait just a sec. 2 hypers. Oh, I messed it up because that wasn't entry cycle. So, it's that simple. When they go up, you want to do a little jump and a dash. Quick, extended hyper across that room. Don't run into these fuzzies, you will die. Okay, this room. Simple tech, you just want to fall through there. Entry cycle makes it very simple. Walk forward and fall. Death cycle, you do have to wait for it to go up and then fall. It can be... I find it to be far more difficult for some reason. I think I always go early, so don't go early. Dash down here. Don't wall climb, just dash. Then wall climb down here, jump down here. You want to do a super here. You do a hyper and you hit one of the dust bunnies. But if you do a super up here, you make your way just past those. And there you are. Some more wall bounces. Extended hyper there so you can, I don't know, just so you can get across the water. Get the key as fast as possible. More wall bounces. Be careful there, but it shouldn't be. That room isn't too bad. Just me doing this room real quick. Okay. Dash, dash. Get that. Fall to that. 2 more dashes. Same deal. You just do the same thing twice. This room is annoying. Hyper bunny hop. Dash over here. Dash. Jump. You want to get a... If you can, you want to get a wall bounce off this little ledge right here. So, that looks something like this. Get up here, climb to the top, do a dash. Yeah. This room's pretty simple. Just some dashes. Be careful, they do move fast. Go into that room. That way, if you fail the skip, you respawn here instead of at the beginning of the room way over there. You want to line... If you look very closely, you'll see that there's a lighter pixel on Madeline's toe. You want to line it up just like that. So it should be... So the corner of Madeline's toe should be touching the lighter pixels on the wall. Full height climb jump and a demo dash, and you've done resort demo. Can take a few tries. And you slip right through. Make sure to hold forward or you'll fall right there into the bunnies. Like this. Or something like that. It's very annoying. So hold forward and that shouldn't be a problem. Keep in mind this is pixel perfect, so don't be too angry if you don't get it first try. It happens. Dash. Okay, well I just missed the platform. Dash, dash, up dash, more dashes, more dashes. I'm not gonna do a whole lot in that room. It's pretty simple. Hyper, skip the cutscene. Wall bounce up here. Skip the cutscene again. We want to be up here. Do a wave bounce or wave jump, and then another wave jump. And here, hyper. Very easy if you can get the cycle. I did not get the cycle done. Fast fall for small time save. Wall jump, hyper. I'm not gonna go through this part in super high detail since this is definitely not my best part, and likely you can find a faster way to do it. Wall bounce, dash, wait for him to pass. Make sure you don't get hit by him though. Dash, dash, more dashes. Bounce, bounce. You bounce off his head if you do the death cycle. Make sure you're not hit there. I die there a lot. This part is annoying. You die here. This is definitely one of the places you'll want to practice most. This is annoying. Dash over and over. Don't mess up the timing. You will die. Like that. Hyper. That cycle's easier here. I usually do an up dash there to avoid him. Careful. Those bunnies move very fast. Hyper bunny hop. Not much to say. All I can say is like practice, practice, practice. This is not an easy part. If you need to go slow, I will not blame you. This is my most annoying room. More hypers, and that's that. I'll do a full run of the resort real quick to show you how it's supposed to go. And that'll be it. I'll do some commentating, but not much will be needed. Again, this room, I know it's slow, but it's just so annoying, I don't care. And it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Messed up. You can do a hyper there into that room, and it makes it a bit faster. Figured I'd mention that. Make sure that you do actually land on the platform, or you will not get your dash back. You can see I was on the platform for such a short time it didn't give my dash back. but as long as you're careful, shouldn't be too big of a problem. Messed up a little there. That room can be done very fast if you ultra or hyper in. Sorry. Okay. Don't think I've ever done that mistake. Add in hypers wherever you can to make it easier. Or make it faster, I guess, not necessarily easier. Don't go there very often. My fastest time here is somewhere around 7:30. I'd say a good time here would be 7:45, somewhere around 8 would be pretty good. And do keep in mind, this is one of the hardest chapters, being often considered a run killer. Or at least by me, by my standards, it's run killer. Messed up. If you mess up or add an extra dash, just jump over to it. Shouldn't be that bad. That's my bad. That's what happens when you don't go forward. By the way, you die right at the end. That's quite odd, actually. There we go. Almost died there. That's what that looks like on entry cycle. Very fast. Do a hyper bunny hop there to get that fast. Oh my god, I hate when I do that. Oh my god. As you can see, this is not a good time, but it kind of gives you an idea what the run is supposed to look like. And that was just me being bad at the game. I haven't gotten there. I should get that. Oh my god, I do that so often. Now this is a really terrible time. You should be like 2 minutes faster than this, at least. But this is all for the example. So I guess it works. And one more time, this is my run. Do whatever you want with it. This is how I do it. I find it most confident. This video was a little longer than the other ones, since this is a much harder chapter. This is the one I think you should definitely practice, like, among the most. This chapter is difficult, to say the least. I don't think I really have anything else to say. In the next video, we'll be going over the Golden Ridge and why it is my probably worst chapter. Regardless, I hope you all have a good day, and happy speedrunning.